I believe this is my third time recording this video because I have accidentally clicked the delete button instead of the stop recording button. Whenever I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, fucking hell. But anyways, I see a lot of bearish sentiment right now. A lot of people are talking about potential longer correction, something like a WXY pattern playing out, which would make sense, but I'm leaning bullish because I believe we could potentially be staring at a bear trap. And on Thursday, on the 6th of June, we have the European Central Bank rate decision, and I believe it's guaranteed that they are going to lower rates. Sweden lower rates in May, so I believe the European Central Bank is going to lower now in June, and it's possible that the Fed lowers rates in June as well. They have their meeting on the 12th, and no one is really expecting that to happen. And I mean, if you think about it, the PCE report that we got last week, it didn't look too bad, so I'm starting to think that inflation is going in the right direction. Rates are at 5.5% in the US, and inflation is at 3.4%. They definitely have room to start lowering slowly. They're obviously not gonna start to cut every single meeting, but maybe we get one cut now, a pause after that, then another cut. Like it's possible. If you look at for instance, the dollar, you can see here that it's reacting to resistance and it's starting to get squeezed in this apex here of support and resistance. And it's really now in June that it's kind of like the make or break point. So we'll see if this breaks out to the upside or the downside. I am leaning towards the downside actually, that this is gonna break down. And it's similar in the 2-year yield. It's kind of the leading indicator for the Fed funds rate. You can see the resistance here, and again we're starting to get squeezed into June, July here. And this would all be lining up pretty well with the Altseason prediction that June, July, this summer is going to be the breakdown of this Bitcoin dominance, and we wouldn't see alts start to outperform Bitcoin unless we got this low interest rate bullish environment with a weak dollar. You can also see the Russell 2000, which is the small cap index for US. You have this 1-2 setup in a running flat, which is a very bullish corrective move, and we're due a wave 3 rally now. And taking out these highs here, which is not very far off in a wave 3 rally, that would trigger altcoins to start moving. So if you look at the ADA chart, for instance, which looks very bad right now, it just keeps on, it looks like the bears are really winning this fight, that we're gonna see new lows moving forward. I believe this could be a bear trap right now, because it looks so obvious that it's a bearish chart that's gonna put in new lows. So I'm starting to think that this will turn into something similar to what Chainlink did. And Chainlink basically did a 50% move to the upside in 2 weeks. Here you have Chainlink, you can see here, roughly a 50% move in 2 weeks time, just breaking out of these higher highs, higher low, lower high, higher low. Very similar to the ADA chart. There's just getting squeezed in this apex, building up momentum, loading up the spring, and I believe this could just shoot out of here like 50% to the upside. So while it looks bearish, I'm leaning bullish because I think it's a bear trap. Now we can't say the same thing really for DOT because it looks a lot more bullish. This chart is just putting in higher highs, higher lows. So really there isn't, this chart looks bullish already. And the same thing with AVAX. AVAX is also climbing out of these lows slowly and steadily. So I think Cardano is the most interesting chart because it's so beaten down for being a top 10 crypto. And I believe it has the highest potential in this bull run with the price that it's at right now. And yeah, I think it's, to conclude this video, I believe it's a bad time to be bearish now, because I do think we're going to get a squeeze to the upside when no one is expecting it.